Alright guys, welcome back into the channel. We're back into the GT League mode. We have already done the first championship Sunday Cup, and now we're gonna be moving on to the next one, the FF Challenge. Oh, this is only 3 races. I thought it was gonna be 5. But anyways, let's jump right in. Okay, so the category is N400. Let's see if I have any 400 cars here. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess the best that we can do is the Megane, unless we upgrade it maybe to N400. Let me see if I can do the upgrade. All right, so let me jump into car settings. Let's see if I can do actually I don't even need to do an upgrade. I can just increase the no, I actually need to do at least one upgrade. Okay, so yeah, I think this is gonna be enough, but I think yeah, maybe we can do with the weight reduction ratio at 97. I never done that in this car, so I have no idea what to expect. Guess we're gonna find out as we race. I was so excited to continue playing the career mode yesterday, but unfortunately I had a lot of videos to record, so I only had the chance to do the first championship. But I'm glad that I'm finally back. Oh man, yeah, I think I should have bought the one of the weight reduction upgrades because the car got really fast, and I should have tweaked the transmission because yeah, I'm reaching the limiter. Oh yeah, I really need to practice with the slower cars. My braking points with these things are way off. I'm kind of basing myself off of the faster cars that obviously have better brakes. So this is why I'm constantly hitting the wall. Let me see if I yeah, I should have braked a little bit more. Surprisingly, we're up in 3rd place. I think it's gonna be easy to do, actually. Even though we're hitting the limiter, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I went a little bit too deep in there, but that's fine. At least I didn't collide with anything. So we're about to cross the line into the last lap. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much going on in these first championships because they are on the easier side. Maybe as we progress through the GT League mode, we might get into some more difficult events. That's what I expect, at least. I expect the difficulty to ramp up quite a bit as we go through the events. Yeah, we're losing a little bit of time, but not much. Should have braked a little bit earlier there, but that's good enough for me. Alright, looks like that was an easy win. I didn't have as much trouble as I thought. If you watch the first video of the career mode that I uploaded, you know that on the very first race of the very first championship, I kind of got a car that was below the category of all the cars that were in the race along with me. And it's good because you get a bonus for that because you're using an underpowered car, but at the same time it's kind of difficult to win races when you do that, unless you're really good and you know what you're doing with a car. which absolutely is not my case. But anyways, the first event is out of the way. Let's move on to the second one in Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa. It's another 3-lap race. Should we stick with the Megane? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the Megane. Oh, we can actually change tires. So of course I'm gonna go with Sports Soft. It's gonna help with the drivability. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna buy another upgrade, apply it, and we're gonna jump onto the track. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with this layout. Let's hope that I can adapt the braking points to this car. Oh crap, I try to brake in order not to rear end the car in front of me, but that was useless. Ended up ramming him anyways. Oh, there's a yellow line now. It didn't. Th this yellow line didn't used to be there prior to the new tracks that kind of combined both layouts. So I got kind of confused there. And I also noticed some really small changes to the distance markers off to the side of the tracks. Uh, there are I think I noticed that yesterday while I was playing replaying actually one of the campaign events, and now those whiteboards that shows the distance like 200, 150, 150 meters, those are color coded. If you look closely to those boards, you're gonna see a line uh, in the bottom of the board that's I think it's red, green, and yellow. That kind of shows it shows more clearly the breaking points of those sections. So I think it's not gonna help a lot because it's kind of hard to see, but there was the type of small detail that I think players that race mainly using the cockpit view are gonna be able to see a lot better than people who use the chase cam like I do. Oh crap! I didn't expect this car to show up out of nowhere. But then again, I wasn't checking the map to see how far I was from the other cars in the grid. So kind of braked a little bit too early, and now I braked a little bit too late. Yeah, I need to keep checking uh, back to see if we managed to pull away quite a bit from the second place. I can't wait to get into the championships that allow us to use some of the faster cars. Uh, I think the sweet spot in this game, at least personally speaking, are the Group 3 and Group 4 cars. I don't like the Group X cars or the Group 1 cars because, to me at least, they feel nearly impossible to drive. Especially so the Group X cars. And I keep missing my braking points. They are, I don't know, man, they look like they have absolutely no weight at all. And they should have added more weight onto those cars to get them to feel more drivable. But you have absolutely no feeling when you're driving them. You don't know when the weight transfer is going on. You don't know when you're losing traction. By the time you do realize that you're losing traction, it's too late because you will have already spun out by the time you realize that. So yeah, I really enjoy Group 3 and Group 4 cars. But I don't know, these lower cars are actually kind of nice to drive. I think it's just a matter of really practicing and learning uh, their ins and outs. So, oh crap, oh, I always get this corner wrong in this type of cars. I hope we get another chance to drive on this track using some of those lower cars because I want to figure this out. By the way, I've mentioned this a lot of times before, but since there might be new people that this video might be their first one, I think it bears repeating. Uh, my shiftings most of the time is off. Like I take too long to shift or I shift down too quickly because I can hear the sound of my car. You might be hearing that through the headphones because sorry, you might be hearing through the game audio because there might be a little bit of sound that the microphone I'm using is speaking up, but I can hear that because I need to keep the TV volume fairly low so it doesn't interfere too much with the microphone that I'm using. I'm using my headphones microphone, so not ideal, but that's what I have. So I expect this aspect of my videos to improve fairly soon as I get an external proper microphone, because this way I'm gonna be able to actually use headphones dedicated to the game audio rather than just using it for recording my voice. So bear with me, this is gonna change pretty soon. But anyway, second event out of the way, so let's move on to the next and final race of the championship. This is gonna be in Alsace. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but that's not any news. We're gonna be sticking with them again, but if we ever have a chance to drive the same type of cars in any future championships, I'm gonna be using a different car just to keep things varied a little bit. All right, so this track is one of my weakest in terms of uh, knowing the turning points and braking points. Even with the faster cars, I'm actually all over the place, which is quite weird because I actually like this track. It's not my favorite, but I really enjoy this one. I don't know if this is an original track though. If any of you guys do know if this is an original track or not, let me know in the comments down below. I know that there are some famous tracks like Nürburgring, Brands Hatch, but aside from those, Suzuka also, but aside from those, I don't know which of these are either original or real life replicas. I'm gonna brake a little bit more, but I'm glad we didn't go off the track. Just deep two wheels into the grass. Oh, this corner is really deceiving. This corner always catches me off guard because I always think that it's actually deep, but it is not. Now this one I know that's also deceiving, so I need to brake really early. This is a really tricky track. Tricky track. Sounded funny. Alright, so we're up in first place. I don't think much is gonna happen from this point on. We still have 2 laps left to go. Let's see if I can focus now on actually learning the braking points in this car, now that I don't have to worry about overtaking anybody. Okay, so this corner I could have taken flat out. This one is a fairly angled corner, so I think we need to let off the gas a little bit. Now this one I think we need to use the brakes, maybe at the 100-meter marker. Yeah, that's the braking spot. So over that section you need to brake about just as you're about to come across the 100 meters marker. This one, let's try 50 marker. It actually kind of works. It's just that I didn't position my car correctly. But I think you can take that corner by braking at the 50 meters mark. Now on this one, I'm gonna brake a little bit before the black black signs off to the right of the track, but I think that wasn't the ideal braking point. This one I have absolutely no reference for, so I just went by feeling. A lot better than the last one. Yeah, we did a lot better than the first lap. There's one thing that I don't understand though. Why my first lap on this track wasn't registered? It's currently empty. I have no idea what happened. Alright, so we're a little bit faster. Oh crap, I forgot that this corner I was supposed to break the 100 meter marker. And I ended up braking at the 50 meter marker. I confused with the other one that I thought we would be able to take at the 50 meters marker. Now this one. Yeah, it's perfectly doable at the 50 meter marker. And I believe that if you absolutely nail that corner, that's one of the corners that you're gonna be able to gain the most time over the competition. Should have braked a little bit earlier. Alright, so that's been the last race of the championship. So one more championship out of the way. I really wish that we got new cars once we win these championships. That would make sense. But anyways, guys, that's been it. That's the second championship in the GT League mode. We're going to be doing a lot more. I plan on bringing most, if not all, of the events onto the channel. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more GT Sport content, share the video with your friends and on your social media. Helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate the help. We're about to reach 100 subscribers. I know this number might sound small, but to me it is a big deal to think that there are almost 100 people that want to watch what I do. So it's kind of amazing to me. And so thank you guys for watching and subscribing and liking my videos and commenting. And I enjoy responding to the comments that you leave in the videos. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.